Welcome to PA Timber Goose. Today is December 11th. Okay, this video is about safety in the woods. Ever been shot at while you were deer hunting or small game hunting? I have more than once, and I'd like to share a few of those experiences. Let's start with the rifle season. Back in our days of hunting Schuylkill County, I was walking across the ridge line, and somebody was on the other side of the ridge down by the road, and the leaves are very crunchy like they are now. Making a lot of noise walking across the top of the ridge, and he proceeded to open fire. Luckily I was on the downside of the ridge, or he probably would have hit me. He blew a few limbs off the tree over top of my head. He had no idea what he was shooting at. He just opened fire at the sound, and that could have been a life-altering moment for me. Always have binoculars with you. It's much easier to put the binoculars up and make sure you're target before you open fire. Very scary moment. Small game hunting can also be very dangerous. I was hunting blue marsh one time when I was in my early 20s, and they stuck some birds there. So I proceeded to work the edge of the field in the picky briar, see if I could get a rabbit. And on the other side of the field, a bird went up. There was 4 pheasant hunters on the other side of the field, and they all of them opened up on that bird. I could hear their guns going off, and I knew what was about to happen. Turned around real fast, hit the dirt, and they pelted at the back of my legs, the back of my shoulders, and the back of my head. Luckily, I had a lot of layers on, and it didn't break the skin on the back of my head. And basically felt like somebody throwing a whole bunch of rocks at me at one time. If I didn't turn around, they probably would have hit me in the face and the eyes. So small game hunting can also be very dangerous. Usually what happens is with small game, you're in the line of fire. Unlike rifle season, where they think you're a deer and you're actually shooting at the sound, they have no idea what their target is. Small game hunting, shot in the line of fire. We've had some family experiences with that. My dad, when he was younger, he was actually shot at very close range, probably less than 20 yards, by his uncle in the back. Pheasant went off in between them, and he turned around just in time, and he was picking some pellets out of the back of his head and his clothes. He had some penetration in his clothes and his skin. He was shot at very close range with a 12 gauge. So that's my dad's experience of being shot. My uncle was also shot small game hunting. He was hunting rabbits, and the hunter was on the other side of the hedgerow, and he shot a rabbit right next to him, and he also got sprayed in the lower part of his body. He hit his ankles and the backs of his knees, and I'm sure a few choice words went on there between those two hunters. I'm sure my uncle gave him a very strong piece of his mind. He deserved it. Okay, a very recent video. Blaze pink versus blaze orange. That was a very recent video, and we actually witnessed shooting in progress. There were 2 hunters on one side of the hedgerow and one on the other side. 2 gentlemen on the right side. One of them cut loose at a hen bird that got up in between them. So there were some picky briars and some honeysuckle in between them. The one hunter blew the hen bird out of the sky, and it actually landed right in front of the other hunter we were just talking to a few minutes ago. That was a very close call. I'm not sure what would have happened if that would have been a direct hit with that double barrel 12 gauge. Very scary moment. And do I hunt small game anymore? No. Ever since I've been shot, I will not hunt small game anymore. It's just too dangerous. Making that video actually proved that. You have to be very careful when you're hunting small game. Large groups of people, when the birds go up, they lose track of the other hunters. Shotgun blast, depending upon how heavy a shell you have in your gun. If you have a 3-inch Magnum and you have number 4s or 5s, those pellets can go way beyond 100 yards. You can very easily pepper somebody's house and break their windows or do damage to their home. If you're on the other side of the field, you can actually be sprayed like I was at Blue Marsh. Very interesting times. So there's some thoughts of being shot in the woods. As far as pink blaze versus pink orange, you can see the difference between both colors. Blaze orange will always win, hands down, no matter what happens. Thanks for watching PA Timber Goose. There's some random thoughts on being shot at during rifle season or small game hunting. Stay safe in the woods. be seen, wear your fluorescent orange, and be very careful walking through the thickets and rifle. A lot of times the hunters will shoot at the noise through the bushes, and if you're in there, something bad's probably going to happen to you. Okay, thanks for watching. As always, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.